We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. It's Nationals baseball next on the show. Anibal Sanchez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8. Games.
7:06.
The 1-0. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Stepping in, Yoenis Cespedes. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. In his career, Cespedes is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Rosario stands at second with no outs. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
And he fouls this one off. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Popped him up. Castro has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. And now a chance to meet the Mets. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Pete Alonso stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Runner at second here with one man out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Two and one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Rick Porcello starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Into the box now, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop,
Now the pitch.
Turner.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Porcello has pitched north of 2,200 innings in the majors, and in that time he struck out more than 1,600 batters. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Adam Eaton digging in next. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Giving chase is Nimmo.
He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Juan Soto to the plate now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nationals gone in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So here's Jeff McNeil, lifetime against Anibal Sanchez. He's 5 for 14. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. 1 out.
Batting fifth.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Yan Gomes, catcher. Calls a really good game. Pitchers seem to love throwing to this guy. And don't get it twisted, he can run into a 3-run homer as well.
J.D. Davis the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And he misses again, 2-0. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
exactly Fenway Park out there in left field, but a ball off the wall is not a gimme double here either. So even though he almost drove it out of the ballpark, it was well played off the carom. They got it in quickly, and he might consider himself lucky to beat that throw into second base.
Digging in now, Elise Sanchez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming, here it is. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. Slow little roller to third. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
Batting it, the center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He was hitless in the shutout last night. He's set. Here it comes. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Nimmo, a rare Wyoming native. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go in the...
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And this is off the fence now out near the Washington bullpen. And he is in there. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Rick Porcello.
As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Comes set with the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Mets lead this one 2-0. Last half of the second set to go, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Victor Robles.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Fouled away. Just hung in there on that one. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Howie Kendrick. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is Cespedes. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting six, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So coming to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is Cespedes. Gone! A solo solo shot here to left. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Nationals are on the board, trailing 2-1 now.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Stepping up to the plate, Starlin Castro. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Porcello has his target. First pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And that ends the inning. But the Nationals draw one back on the solo home run. We've played 2. It's the Mets 2 and the Nats 1.
Back now in Washington, D.C., home of the Nationals, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. They enter the day near the top of the league in strikeouts, so this is a pitching staff that possesses a lot of dominant arms. One of them told me, the talent and pure stuff on this team is ridiculous. So as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success. Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our abilities. It's pretty clear these guys are some of the best around at keeping the opposition off balance. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And now pitch on the way. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Eaton is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. So with one gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The pitch.
1-0.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
And that misses, ball 4, and now the Mets have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeff McNeil. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Turner is there for it. And that retires the side. Mets strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. Here's the first pitch to him. To third. Davis grabs it cleanly. One away. And with one away, we'll bring you a look at the current division standings, and you can see these guys have their work cut out for them if they want to make noise in the division. Stepping into the box, Anibal Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Ray Turner.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and in to bat is Trey Turner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Down the third baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 2-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, J.D. Davis. First pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Eaton going back, still going back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the Mets have taken a 3-1 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
At the plate, Ali Sanchez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Eaton on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. First delivery to him on the way. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2.
Nope, upstairs.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm. Just a 1 mile-an-hour differential from 94 down to 93 is the top speeds. So here's the Mets pitcher, Rick Porcello. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he fouls this one off. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-1 Mets. Digging in, Adam Eaton. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. This is pulled into right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And that certainly represents a career milestone. Hit number 1,000.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. 1,000 isn't a milestone that's going to get everyone talking, but as an individual, you have to feel pretty good about it. He'll definitely be wanting that ball for his trophy case.
Here now is Juan Soto. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Nobody out, runner on first. 3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit to first. To second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Victor Robles digging in now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out towards shallow right, and that's in there. Base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there.
And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple. So just like that, there's a runner at third with 2 away as we give you a look there at the league leaders in triples. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Howie Kendrick. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Mets 3 and the Nats 1. Back to the top of the order now, and up next will be the shortstop Ahmed Rosario.
The shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
First offering on its way. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two and 0 now. Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. Here it comes. Hey. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. Now the payoff pitch home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
It counts 1-1.
Swinging a soft liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's why there's no justice in this game. Pitcher executes a perfect fastball inside, jams him, beats him, steals his wallet, and he's still able to get a knock.
So here's Pete Alonso. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Sanchez coming up on pitch number 71 so far. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch down the left field line and deep, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's the 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. On the ground to the left side, and that's through for a hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Daniel Hudson takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Daniel Hudson.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Robles waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's set, and the pitch.
Hey! 0-1.
Line drive to center field, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets as the lead remains 3-1. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically club's offense to this point, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jesus Aguilar. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
The windup and the 0-1. Aguilar, former Tampa Bay Ray. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jesus Aguilar sent packing to start the bottom of the 5th. Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Young. Go!
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Orsello gets the sign. First pitch on its way.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, a curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounded softly to the right. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Digging in and looking for more, J.D. Davis. He went deep last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Down and away, ball one. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Gomes is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Ali Sanchez.
Ready for another shot now. Ali Sanchez 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yep, that ball
Lays off 1-0. Here's the pitch. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
1-1. Here it comes.
88 on a changeup.
I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
2-2 to the Mets catcher. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
So here's Brandon Nimmo as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
And he misses 2-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
The 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 3 and the Nats 1. Eric Thames is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. This is pulled into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Here now is Trey Turner. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
From the stretch. Pops this one up. Alonso in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Oh-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. Again a 1-2. And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
In now is Adam Eaton, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged the bullet that time by avoiding the double play. That would have been pretty demoralizing to end the inning. Now they've at least still got runners on the corners.
So striding in, Juan Soto. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
The 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Davis has got it. One there. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Winter Strickland is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 60, Hunter.
Settling in now, Rick Porcello. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Rick Porcello.
First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery.
Ball, that's out.
Fouled away. The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. The bouncer to the left side. Turner gloves it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Standing in, Yoenis Cespedes. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Alonso.
So now to the plate, Pete Alonso, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
A runner on first with 2 away. Ball 3. 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Good battle. Count remains full. 2 out with the man at first. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 46 now for him on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
The right fielder, number 30.
At the plate now, Michael Conforto, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's good.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Three and 2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Liner toward right center. Eaton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Mets 5 and the Nats 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Victor Robles. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Late square, and this is popped up. Porcello is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, second baseman, Howie.
Digging in, Howie Kendrick. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
0-1.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Hey, last two pitches back to back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Jesus Aguilar swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Strike two called on the inner half, 0-2 now. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Porcello sets. Here's the first pitch. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nationals leave one. They're down 5-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ryan Harper will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Wilmer Defoe is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. In now, Jeff McNeil, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box, J.D. Davis, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. And that's the second out.
Now that's catcher, Ali Sanchez.
At the plate, Ali Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Harper is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Two and two.
All right, ball 2.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Down in order go the Mets. They lead this one though 5-1. Ready now, Yan Gomes. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Fouled off. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Sanchez. And the throw is there to record the first out. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Behind 0-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Pulled toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. 0-2, here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball one. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center.
Nimmo in pursuit.
He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Center fielder, Adam Eaton.
So 2 down now in the Washington 8th. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. First pitch coming. Here it is. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 2 out here and a runner at second. This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. Reined in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mets 5 and the Nats 1. Wander Suero enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Into the box now, Brandon Nimmo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's the ball.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-1.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
The 1-2. Now a ball hit hard towards center and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Dominic Smith will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for New York, number 2, Dominic Smith.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Don't want to forget about him. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 4 home runs and 7 driven in. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Suero, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 1-1 pitch. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Ahmed Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Soto is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's set. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Mets leave 1. They're up 5-1. Tyler Batchelor will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 49, Tyler Batchelor.
Striding into the box, Juan Soto. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Batchelor, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The 1-1. Weakly hit towards first. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings. In line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
At the plate, Victor Robles, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Howie Kendrick comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The win would belong to Rick Porcello, barring any late excitement here. Runners on first with one down. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3. The 3-1.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Aguilar is a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. On to first, and now the Nationals are down to their final out here.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Asdrubal Cabrera will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Ground ball foul down the left side. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
1-1.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Hopped up. Sanchez over to his right, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
5-2 the final score tonight. New York took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Rick Porcello earns win number 15 on the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious New York Mets, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Rick Porcello. His record now is 15-4.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, the New York Mets knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Nationals in Washington 5-2. The Rockies put together 10 total hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 4-3. The Miami Marlins hit 3 long balls as they secured the win in extra innings against the Cubs 6-4. The Cincinnati Reds put up 16 hits on the day as they got the best of the Brewers at home 10-2. Cody Bellinger had a great day, driving in 5 on 3 hits as the Dodgers were winners over the Padres 8-4. He currently has the highest on-base percentage in the National League. The Toronto Blue Jays had 12 hits as a team as they took an extra innings victory over the Athletics 4-3. Dallas Keuchel pitched his way to his 100th career victory, leading the White Sox to the win over the Red Sox 6-4. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Arizona Diamondbacks went deep 4 times as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 5-2. The Detroit Tigers snapped a 9-game losing streak as they got the home victory against the Astros 5-1. 13-3.